For the first time since 1963, Queen Elizabeth did not attend the opening of Britain's Parliament. Buckingham Palace says the 96-year-old monarch is missing today's ceremony because of ongoing mobility issues. Instead, Prince Charles read her annual speech, which laid out the government's legislative agenda. Holly Williams is standing by outside of Parliament with more on this. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Well, the Queen reportedly watched today's ceremony on television at home inside Windsor Castle. It's thought she's still carrying out most of her official duties, but her absence here was symbolic and for many in this country, saddening. The state opening of Parliament proceeded this morning with all the pomp and circumstance that define this country's institutions.
In these challenging times, Her Majesty's government will play a leading role.
But in the Queen's place was her son and heir to the throne, Prince Charles, aided by his son, Prince William. The imperial state crown was there, but only the reigning monarch is allowed to wear it. The Queen continues to experience episodic mobility problems, said the palace in a statement, adding she'd reluctantly decided not to attend.
The risk is that the Queen is walking in the chamber and suddenly feels she has to stop. And that's not, she wouldn't want that. It's not dignified for her or for anybody else.
Opening Parliament is the monarch's constitutional duty.
My government will continue with its...
She reads a speech written by the government outlining its legislative plans.
My government will seek...
The Queen's been doing it since she ascended the throne 70 years ago. The last time she missed the event was in 1963, when she was pregnant.
I think I might just put a knife in it.
The Queen recently celebrated her 96th birthday and appears in fine form for a woman of her age. But lately she's been seen using a walking stick, pulling out of several events. And the last 2 years haven't been easy. She lost her husband, Prince Philip, and has seen her son, Prince Andrew, engulfed in scandal. But stepping aside for Prince Charles is apparently not on the cards.
The Queen made a commitment when she was young and at her coronation that her job was for life.
So she's not going anywhere?
The Queen will not be going anywhere while she's still mentally able to do her job, no.
All eyes now are on the Queen's Jubilee next month, a 4-day celebration and national holiday to mark her 7 decades on the throne, which will include a military parade, street parties and even a pop concert at Buckingham Palace. The question is to what extent she'll be able to take part. Anne-Marie.
Well, that's the first thing I thought of, when I heard that she wasn't going to be able to be in Parliament today. How's the country reacting to the news that she's not attending this? She did not attend the speech.
Well, Anne-Marie, I think the word is concerned. People are very concerned about how she's doing, and the fact is we don't really know. Is she just very elderly? She's 96 years old and frail as a result of that, or is there some illness at play here? Buckingham Palace is not really known for sharing that kind of information. The royal family, as we understand it, regards it as private information. They tend to just put out these very terse statements like the one today saying that she wouldn't be taking part. I think there are two things we need to remember about the Queen. First is that she is enormously popular in this country. Many people love her, and even those that don't love her, that perhaps are not fans of the monarchy, that are even Republicans in the British sense of the word, many of them really respect her because she's served her country for 7 decades. The second thing to remember is that she has been a fixture of public life in this country for 70 years. I mean, think about it. When she ascended the throne, the Prime Minister of this country was Winston Churchill. She has been on the throne through the swinging 60s, through the punk era in the 70s, through Margaret Thatcher's time as Prime Minister, Tony Blair's time as Prime Minister. There's been enormous change in this country during that period. It's become much more multicultural. The class system has broken down in many ways, but she has always been there. And as a result of that, many people in this country can't imagine a monarchy or perhaps even a United Kingdom without her.
So Prince Charles read her speech, but Prince William also had an official role in the event for the first time. How significant is that?
You know, I think that's already been happening in recent years and months. We've seen them taking on more prominent roles. I think legally and constitutionally today wasn't particularly significant. She simply delegated her role to them. But I think, you know, symbolically it is hugely important. This is a woman who's always done her duty as she sees fit for 7 decades. The fact that she felt that she simply couldn't fulfill her duty today is a very big deal.
Yeah, it definitely is. Holly Williams, thank you so much.